Joy was the epitome of beauty and intellect. With her radiant smile, she could light up a room, and her intelligence was evident in every conversation she engaged in. After completing her education at a prestigious university, Joy started her own business in the fashion industry. Her designs were innovative, and her business acumen was sharp, leading her company to great success within a few years. Fred, on the other hand, was a charismatic and accomplished man. He had built a successful career in real estate, known for his integrity and keen eye for lucrative investments. His charm and confidence made him a popular figure in social and professional circles. Joy and Fred met at a charity gala. Fred was immediately drawn to Joy's grace and intelligence, while Joy found Fred's confidence and genuine kindness appealing. Their initial conversation was effortless, flowing seamlessly from one topic to another. By the end of the evening, they had exchanged numbers, and Fred was determined to see Joy again. Fred courted Joy with unwavering dedication. Their dates were a blend of elegance and simplicity, fancy dinners and quiet picnics, art galleries and movie nights. Joy admired Fred's sincerity and the way he respected her ambitions. Fred, in turn, was captivated by Joy's passion and the warmth she brought into his life. After a year of dating, Fred proposed to Joy in a picturesque setting by the beach, under a sky painted with the colors of the setting sun. Joy's eyes sparkled with tears of happiness as she said yes, and they embraced, knowing they were about to embark on a beautiful journey together. Their wedding was a grand celebration, filled with friends, family, and well-wishers. Joy looked stunning in her custom-made gown, and Fred couldn't take his eyes off her. They danced the night away, surrounded by love and laughter, promising to support each other through all of life's challenges. The early years of their marriage were blissful. Joy's business continued to thrive, and Fred's real estate ventures were equally successful. They supported each other unconditionally, celebrating each other's successes and providing comfort during tough times. They traveled together, exploring new places and creating cherished memories. Their home was a haven of love and understanding. Joy and Fred often hosted dinners and parties, becoming the heart of their social circle. They were known as the perfect couple, both incredibly successful and deeply in love. Joy's younger sister, Nina, was a vivacious and free-spirited woman. She had just graduated from college and was trying to find her footing in the world. Joy, always the caring sister, offered Nina a place to stay while she figured out her next steps. Nina's arrival brought a new energy into the house. She was fun-loving and adventurous, often suggesting spontaneous activities. Fred enjoyed her company, appreciating her youthful enthusiasm and vibrant personality. Joy was glad to have her sister close, hoping to provide her with guidance and support. As months passed, subtle changes began to emerge. Fred and Nina grew closer, often spending time together while Joy was busy with her business. They shared inside jokes and seemed to have an unspoken understanding. Joy noticed, but she trusted Fred completely and dismissed her initial concerns as paranoia. Fred and Nina's bond, however, grew stronger. What started as friendly companionship slowly turned into flirtation. Fred found himself drawn to Nina's carefree spirit, something that felt refreshing compared to the pressures of his work and the responsibilities of marriage. Nina, on the other hand, admired Fred's maturity and the stability he represented. One evening, Joy returned home earlier than expected from a business trip. The house was unusually quiet. As she made her way to the living room, she heard hushed voices and laughter coming from the guest room where Nina was staying. Her heart raced as she pushed open the door, only to find Fred and Nina in a compromising position. Joy's world shattered in that instant. She couldn't believe what she was seeing. The man she loved, the man she trusted above all else, had betrayed her with her own sister. Fred and Nina were equally shocked and horrified, scrambling to explain themselves, but Joy couldn't bear to hear it. She ran out of the house, tears streaming down her face. In the days that followed, Joy felt a whirlwind of emotions: anger, sadness, confusion, and betrayal. She confronted Fred, demanding answers. Fred confessed, admitting that he had let his attraction to Nina cloud his judgment. He apologized profusely, but the damage was done. Nina, filled with guilt and shame, left the house immediately. She tried to reach out to Joy, but Joy needed time to process everything. The bond between the sisters was severely damaged, and it would take a long time to heal, if it ever could. Joy decided to take some time away from everything. She went on a solo trip, seeking solace and clarity. During this time, she reflected on her life, her marriage, and her future. She knew that moving forward would be incredibly difficult, but she was determined to rebuild her life, piece by piece. When Joy returned, she and Fred had a long and honest conversation. Fred was remorseful and willing to do whatever it took to earn back Joy's trust, but Joy knew that forgiveness would not come easily. They decided to go to marriage counseling, hoping to address the deep wounds and rebuild their relationship. Joy also focused on her own healing. She spent time with friends, immersed herself in her work, and pursued hobbies that brought her joy. Slowly, she began to regain her confidence and sense of self. The road to recovery was long and arduous. Joy and Fred faced numerous challenges and setbacks, but they both made a conscious effort to communicate openly and honestly. They learned to appreciate the small moments and to support each other in new ways. Years passed, and while the scars of betrayal never fully disappeared, Joy and Fred managed to rebuild a new kind of relationship. It was different from what they had before, marked by a deeper understanding of each other's flaws and a stronger commitment to honesty. Joy also worked on mending her relationship with Nina. It was a slow process, filled with difficult conversations and tears, but eventually, they found a way to reconnect. The bond they shared was never quite the same, but it was a testament to the resilience of sisterhood. Joy's journey was one of pain and betrayal, but it was also a story of strength and perseverance. She emerged from the ordeal stronger and wiser, with a renewed sense of self-worth and a deeper understanding of love and forgiveness.